Hello everyone, hey guys, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Portable Third. Said it right this time, this is episode 2. Alright, last time we explored all the shops and things. I think we're gonna go make sure we can't go to the village, we're gonna go to the farm. Oh, farm guy has something to say. Let's talk to him real quick. He's saying a lot of stuff about how you can upgrade your farm and how it's a really good place to gather materials and shit. Because he's right, because it is. And bam, this is the farm. You notice right now it's a huge flaming pile of nothing. We have a mining spot which will become incredibly useful. We have a bug catching area, and we've got a fishing dock, and we've got a set of like an actual farm here with one little row of crops. This is pathetic. Eventually here we'll be able to gather honey. We'll send our cats as we get more of them out on quests, like of their own. We've got an item box here we can only store items in. We can't actually change equipment. Excuse me. Terrible coughing fit. Those are our cats currently. And let's talk to the foreman real fast and just get this out of the way. I hate having those yellow boxes. He's talking about how we have all different things here at the farm and how they're all really useful even though they're really not. Okay, this is our cat board. There's another one of these in our actual house, and so we need to make these guys active by going to the first option again, and then clicking and putting them into each individual slot. We can actually gear them up. Third option is for their equipment. Don't have any equipment for them. Oh, we do have stuff. They do have helmets apparently, and they have some armor. So I didn't even realize that. Yes. Okay. Cool. So they're all geared up. We're gonna get one of them a hammer, so we have a good mix of melee, cutting and impact damage. That's going to fade to black, and it's going to outfit them with their armor, so we need them to have that. Now, right now they're resting. We can change their what they're doing and how they're training so they get stronger, but as of right now, it's not really that important. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. He's talking about how you can catch bugs with this. It's kind of nice. There's better ways to do bug catching, but this one works. This is our shroom farm that has nothing in it because we don't have shroom. We haven't unlocked that yet. Here's our actual planting farm. There'll be a cooker right here. We can cook up to 10 pieces of meat at the same time. This is our fishing area. Make sure we'll get some better stuff there. This is our net fishing area that we don't even have yet. The fishing dock will extend, by the way, when it gets bigger. This will be where we can gather honey, once we have that honey hive. Of course, our cats. Over here is our mining spot, and there'll be a mining cart that goes down into here later on as well. So we'll go ahead. We're going to mine here, just to get a head start on like iron ore. And that's an earth crystal there. There's some iron ore. That should be iron ore at least. Yeah, that should be iron ore. We get 3 mines out of that. You can get 4 going higher up, but it's not really one of those things that really happens a lot often. We need to dump our stuff off in the chest, too. Yeah, so we got 1 crystal, 2 iron ores. That'll really help us out making bowguns and crap. So, okay. Now it's time for our first hunt. Are you as nervous as I am? Because I'm really nervous. Not really, because I've done this about 1,000 times. Also, this first hunt is this singular quest here. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Oh, we can actually choose this time. Okay, so this one is gather 10 mushrooms. This is gather 3 something else. I don't know what it is. This one is required. This is gather 5 of a certain kind of honey. We're gonna wait to do that one because it's kind of not nice of a quest. We should probably go and get that chainmail armor though, because with the amount of gold money we have, having the extra defense and stuff like that on this will be very useful. Now, when you're buying, you'll notice that it'll say, do you want to buy this? Yes. And the second one is, do you want to equip it now? So the first option, left option being yes, that's always yes. Left is always yes, right is always no. And then we're just going to buy this and equip it. So we basically just doubled our defense. We look a little dumber though, but not a big deal. Now let's see. I kind of want to see what we've unlocked in this shop to make. So we're going to go here and we're going to make weapons. We want to make light bowguns. Okay, we can. There's a regular one here. This one, comparatively, is a little bit stronger than a Yakuma one. Let's see what we can do with upgrading the one we have. Okay, upgrading this is going to require some Yakuma wood. So while we're out on our quest, we'll have to gather some Yakuma wood so we can upgrade it. Okay, so we want to do our easy quests. So I think first we need to take down some Jaggies. This is a fairly simple quest. We can use pellet shot with this gun. So we'll go ahead and do a hunting quest. Oh yeah, this guy's another shopkeeper. I forgot to mention him last time. He actually will sell you. Well, the items he has actually varies. I think he's actually got everything today, which is kind of convenient. He's even got Kelby horn. Various traps and other things, Farcaster's dung. stuff to make, like he's got small bone husks, or bone husks, because I don't think there's a difference between small and large in this game. And other really rare items, power seed, armor seed, things like that you would need. And his wares you can actually sell to him as well. And you can also buy to his box, which is probably the most useful thing invented in the Monster Hunter series ever. Now, if you play Monster Hunter Tri, that's actually been in there, and so that's kind of convenient. It's really convenient in this. Okay. Yeah, so I totally didn't look up the name of this place. I'll have to do that at a certain point. This is kind of cool. It's, I'm trying to think of what it's called. It's not the Highlands. I keep wanting to call it the Highlands, but it's not the Highlands. That's a frontier place. I'm sure someone will have corrected me by now, but I haven't posted the first one yet, so. Yeah. Alright, so we have 50 minutes. We've already got a stat boost from this armor set. This armor set actually gives us, like, health plus 10, I think it is. It's a pretty low-level thing, but it's a nice boost, considering we haven't been able to upgrade our stuff yet. Alright, so now we've got some ammunition, and we're going to go ahead and take our rations now. We've got 3 of them. We have plenty. And max out our stamina. Okay, with the bowgun, first we need to draw it, which is, you can basically just tap triangle. That'll draw it, or you can, if you're running, it'll draw it as well. And it just kind of brings it out. Normally that would go into an attack. Okay, so then if you hold R, you get this nice little quick aim, which is what I generally use to fight. You can aim left and right, up and down with your D-pad, and then you can still move around with your left analog, with your only analog stick. We first are going to need to reload, so triangle also reloads your gun. We just loaded it with the wrong ammunition though, so what we're going to do is we're going to hold L to open up our item menu, and we're going to cycle down to our pellet shop, because this is what we're going to want to use to kill the Jaggies. We're going to run in here. Pushing select, no, it's not select. Select will melee with your gun. It doesn't have a combo like in Frontier does, but it's still fairly effective. Especially if you're trying to knock something out, it can be really good. These are, okay, now a little monster history. These are Gagwas. They're docile creatures, but if you sneak up behind them, you can actually scare them. Sometimes they'll crap out a golden egg, which is actually worth a good amount of Yakuma points. So that's good to keep in mind. There should be, oh, there they are. So we're going to draw our gun into the aim mode. Get closer if you want to get as many as, oh yeah, forgot this can only, and if you can always roll, and of course you have a sidestep as well, which can be fairly useful. Okay, you won't die. Keep thinking I'm using that really OP gun I used last time that has holds like 6 pel level 3. It doesn't, so we've killed one of them. We only have to go 5. I don't think we're gonna have enough pellet shot to do it all with that. We'll have to use infinite normal level 1. So let's go ahead and carve these up. Getting Jaggy materials this early on will be good, because the Jaggy gun is actually pretty good. We won't be able to make it unless we get some great Jaggy stuff, but for now, having the materials will be a fairly good investment. This here, I think, is some regular herbs. We'll save it for now. This here is a very important log. This is one of the places in the game, one of the only 2 places in the game you can get Yakuma wood. One is here, and I believe one is in area. I think it's in area 9 actually. That's where it is. Might be area 5. It's either area 9 or area 5. So this allows us to gather Yakuma wood, and then later on in the game, Yakuma wood plus. And this is actually a fairly good thing to have. It's used for a lot of. You can use them for a lot of scraps. We actually need extra Yakuma wood to 1, upgrade our bowgun, and 2, to actually upgrade our cats, to get our cats some better armor. So I think we're going to head into Area 5. There should be the rest of the Jaggies in here, if I'm correct. No, I shouldn't see any. Okay, well, we'll take this opportunity to gather some honey from one of the hives here. This will be a very important spot in a next quest we do. I think we'll do 2 quests per episode, depending on how long they take. This here is actually one. Oh, that wasn't very much honey at all. How much did we get? We got 2 honey and 1 bug carapace. We'll discard that. And then we can sort our inventory with select while here. Alright, those are our Altaroths there. They're fairly. Oh, this is the other Yakuma wood spot right here. This is also the place that the Dobelvelk will come to eat when it's tired and stuff. Something you'll notice me do is I'll actually crouch down when I'm going to gather places. And that's not for any particular reason. It actually, what it allows it to do is to, you gather at, I think it's like a 0.5 extra, seconds faster that way. By the way, you'll notice I just drew into a reloading motion. That's by holding R when running, and running, and then pushing triangle and circle at the same time. This is pellet shot. I don't really need to worry about getting the shot lined up. It's pellet. It may only do 3 hits, but it's got a fairly wide range of attacks. And I think one more shot will kill this guy. Oh no! Am I too close for the optimum range? Yeah, I'm too close to the optimum range. Oh well, not a huge deal. We'll be able to kill one more with the pellet shot, and we'll have to finish the last one off with melee attack and such. Or with normal level 2. I think there's some more in area 2 down. Not area 2, in area 8 down here. So we'll head through the waterfall and head to there. I don't believe I've shown off... Ooh, no, there's just Banahabras here. Or Nahabras. It's got a B in there. I'm not sure why. It doesn't really pronounce well in English. No idea who translated that. Okay, here we go. We have some Jaggies here, which are a little bit more powerful for those of you who haven't played Monster Hunter Try. Jaggies tend to be a problem monster if you're a little bit early on, because they have a night. They exhibit more of the great Jaggies attacks, in that they actually... I didn't kill any of those, did I? Oh yeah, I did. There's one here. Okay, we need to kill one more of these guys. The thing I like about pellet shot, you'll notice I was hitting basically all the monsters with it when I was using it. So this normal shot though is actually more effective the closer range you are. You notice that one's not doing very much damage. That, however, did a whole bunch because I was really close range. Actually made the monster rear back. Kind of a goal as a gunner, and I'm not doing a very good job at it right now, is to not get hit. There's our sidestep. You can get up to 2 sidesteps away. And there's that. And with that kill, we're now invincible until the quest officially ends in a minute, and it's just trying to let us carve everything. We're actually going to head over and gather some more honey from this hive over here. Alright. So the first, this is one of the required quests. I think we have the Wolfango quest is required, and then the mushroom quest, where you gather 10 mushrooms, might be required as well. I'm not entirely sure. Is that what I think it is? Ooh, cool. This is actually a supply item there, and it's called royal honey, something like that. And what it is it's a supply item that doesn't do anything, but it can be used to give you poke points at the end of a quest. And so not poke points, Yukumo points. I'm so used to saying poke points because it just rolls off the tongue. Awesome, he's dead. That's okay. Now, as opposed to the Jaggies, actually gives us 2 carves, while the Great Jaggies gives us 3. So it's quite a bit of an upgrade, if you ask me, from the Velociprey to Velocidrome. From the original Monster Hunter game, and from Frontier and stuff like that. Now, as we get farther into the game, we're going to make sure that we won't be taking some of the supply ammunitions. We will be doing it for now, because they're actually really useful and we really need them. And by the way, this is take items to inventory, take items to box, and then this is sell and exit. So we'll actually get all this wood they got as well. Our cats all give us things too, so they can actually get fairly rare stuff. And on this menu, of course, is asking us if we want to save generic Monster Hunter stuff. Do you want to save your game at the end of the quest? And move back into the game. And that'll pretty much clear it for the basic tutorial stuff. From now on, it'll be about best way to kill a monster, how to fight monsters effectively, especially when you get to Jinoga. I don't know if we'll be able to fight Jinoga or with the weapon that I want to fight him with, so we may have to change weapons for that. He apparently has new stock or something like that. I wasn't paying attention to what he was saying. I should have been paying a little more attention. Bowguns. He has no new bowguns. Can I? Ooh, I can. Okay. By the way, square on this menu opens up your what skills your armor set has. Triangle will cycle through your stuff. You start off with what it looks like. Then you have your basic menu and the materials needed to upgrade it. And we can just tell us what ammo it can use and whatnot. This one will actually be able to use some more ammunition. Like it looks like it can use Crag Shot level 1 and Pierce Shot, as well as Healing Shot, Poison Shot, Sleep Shot. I don't know what that bottom one is actually. Exhaust Shot, and it can use Armor and Power Shot. That is quite effective. And it also rapid fires normal level 1, so that'll be very effective as well in a 5-round burst. So this upgrade is actually a fairly good upgrade for early on. It's going to upgrade now into a better version of itself. the way this gun the way bowguns work now is that you can actually upgrade them like you upgrade normal weapons, and they'll actually change into other weapons as you upgrade them. So we have an option to upgrade into another Yakumo gun, or to get the extra damage by upgrading it into this this Ludroth gun. They won't be able to upgrade into yet. So for now, I think we're going to be set on this. So do we have any? Oh, he's got lots of armor to make. This is our chainmail stuff, by the way. So we've unlocked Hunter Mail, bone armor. This is high metal, I believe. Yeah, this is high metal. And that's the gunner version of it. We actually have to switch. Now, at this point, you have different sets for Blade Master and for gunner. So we have to go into the gunner sets. Ooh, and this appears to be, I think this is Locklock armor, which you can actually still acquire in this game, which is kind of weird. High metal has some really good skills on it, but we actually have to get up to the Tundra before we can make it, or have upgraded our. Okay, so we've got 3,000 points, plus the 120 we got before. I want to upgrade the... We can get the barbecue spit. That might be a good thing to get. For now, this is an extra bug catching thing. We don't really need bugs. We could definitely use some plants. I think we'll go for the plants, and we'll also grab the shrooms and the barbecue pit. Alright, and he also will sell us items as well. So for his menu, the first one is upgrade your farm. Second one is buy items with it. All he has is these... Suiko jewels, the very basic jewels, or these are aqua jewels, aqua tinge, or whatever they're called. And this bottom one is where he just talks. He talks like one of the longest conversations in the entire game. The advantage of being able to go through a series of quests, series of dialogue with just the X button is that you can say, "Hey, when you're done, don't do it again." Okay, now we're gonna show everything we've got in the farm. This is our barbecue spit, which actually is cooked by our cats, and they can get better and better at it the more you use them on it, but it can cook up to 10 pieces of meat at the same time. There's our mushroom farm, which will help us farm the various shrooms that are needed to build ammunitions. We'll be needing a lot of that, so we'll have to max that out. And as well, we also grabbed the level in our farm, I do believe. Yes, we did. And he's going to tell us about all our newfound stuff. So our farm now has, you notice it has 2 areas to grow crops. We actually don't have anything planted there yet. So our barbecue spit's over here, and then our last thing, of course, was our shroom farm. So while we're here, between every quest, we're going to be stopping at the farm to gather stuff, our various kinds of shrooms. We need stuff for potions and other things like that, so we don't have to go buy them all the time. And then we need to proceed in getting our mining stuff here as well, because having these extra ores, that was an ice crystal there. Those are actually kind of hard to get. Those are actually really hard to get. Oh, wow, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and deposit a bunch of stuff in our inventory box here. We're going to leave this in here, then we're just not going to pick it up next quest. And we're going to go ahead and dump a lot of this stuff. We actually don't need the whetstone we got out of that, because we're not a blade master. It's not a big deal for us. We do, however, we might need it for, I believe that makes... slicing shot is done with whetstones, so we'll have to have that if we want to cut tails off of monsters. Okay, now we want to go to these cats. He's got some stuff, new stuff for us to make, apparently. He always talks. Oh, he has something to give us. What did he give us? He gave us some scraps, which is fairly nice. I don't know if we can make... Oh, we have a new weapon available, which is a bone club, and it requires bone scraps, I believe. Yes, bone scraps. Okay, so we have a new... we have bone armor for them, which makes them look like rabbits. Okay, so I keep pushing the wrong button. It's triangle. Okay, and we have 5 of these scraps, apparently. So we should go ahead and make this armor. He also gave us... Well, it's the same scrap to make both of these. Yeah, he just gave us 5 of these. No wonder we can make... Okay, so we should make... Go ahead and make some Yakumo. This is Yakumo, right? That's not the right one. Dang it. Yes, that's Yakumo. We should go ahead and make Yakumo armor. And... Nope. Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. So we just made 2 of those. And we'll have to go in here and make some scraps from our extra wood. So it's 1 for 1. We're going to need 4. And go ahead and make armor. Yes. And we'll do him. And I also want to... Ooh, we don't have enough money. Well, the other guy will have to wait for a bit, to get his other piece of Yakumo armor. It's not like the cats have skills or anything that they get off the armor sets. They're just designed to keep them have more defense, and so they do more damage. Okay, this next quest is going to be a gathering quest because we need to get it out of the way. It's actually semi-difficult, and it will allow us to, if we do it correctly, we can actually get some better stuff early on. Although it's probably not the best idea to do so. Something I do want to try doing at a later time. This is also at the night, so we do want to watch about that. We don't need those. We don't need the barbecue spit. So the way night works in this game is that I'm pretty sure it's every other quest. Actually, take it back. No, actually, this is as opposed to try, where it's every other quest. Your night is actually based on what the quest itself says. And so we kind of want to try to avoid, and it also affects what monsters are here. So you notice the Gogwas are gone. Here we have some Kelby instead. And if we were smart, we'd go ahead and harvest some of those, carve them, farm them for Kelby horns, but that's not all that effective. The Jaggy here have been replaced with Bullfango, so we might want to run just a bit. And the first place we really need to go to gather the materials is here in Area 5, where we will be meeting the first of our wonderful friends. And something you'll learn about Monster Hunter is when you see a cinematic like this, it's not the first time you've been in an area, it's always a bad thing. So this is our good friend Aoashira. Spelled Aoshira. And we'll be fighting him as the urgent to get to 2-star quests. But for now, we don't really have much to do with him, and we can kind of leave him alone as we travel on to the next area. So we'll just kind of leave him here. He will attack us if we go for the honey, so we'll probably just ignore him for now and head over to Area 9, where we can just go ahead and grab the honey there. He has seen us. It's not a big deal. As long as he doesn't go red on that, we won't have to worry about him actually leaving the area. Oh, he did went red. He went red on the cats. What the red means is not that he won't leave the area, but it means that he'll stay in the area, and so that could make it harder for us to finish the quest. We only need 5 of these special honeys, so if we get lucky, they'll all come out of this one spot, although I really doubt it. There's only really 2 places to gather in this area, so hopefully we'll be able to get them all from here. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And looks like we might get... Oh, no, we have to go back there. Well, which is kind of cool. I can kind of show you some of Aoashira's attack patterns and stuff. We need to gather some more Yakumo wood, just for the sake of having it. You never know when you're going to need more of this stuff. So it's always good to grab as much as you can. And like I've always said with Monster Hunter, it's better to be oversupplied than not supplied enough. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this extra long episode. All this will be kind of the average from now on. And come on. I wish it was moving. I should have paintballed it, but I don't think they gave us paint. Nope, they didn't bother to give us paintballs. So. Yeah, I should have bought some paintballs and paintballed it, but it's not a big deal. It's actually pretty easy to avoid its attacks, and so we don't have to worry about that too much. It does like to hang out in this area, so we do want to watch that. Probably is still in Area 5, though. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, and it's noticed me. That is a fairly mean attack, so we'll try to let it focus on the cat, so we see if we can't get this last piece of honey we need. And there we go. That's the last one. That's all 5. We could gather more. Oh, it's running off. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead. We'll just go ahead and take the stuff here. Any extra you get actually will allow you to get the extra Yakumo points for it, and so we'll go ahead and gather as much as we can. Any extra Yakumo points is also extra money, and which will basically make it easier for us to upgrade things. Alright, so we don't have much left to go. We should have bought a Farcaster, would have made it easier on this quest, but not a big deal. We'll just run past the Bullfangos. No reason to really kill them right now. They're not much of a threat. They might go like, oh, we don't like you, and try to charge, but we're running out of here anyway. Any damage they do will be minuscule. Later on in the game, they'll be a little bit more difficult to kill. Not more difficult to kill, but they'll be a little bit more annoying as they'll try to kill us while we're hunting other monsters. But other than that, it's basically a no-brainer just to ignore them. Okay, so we have our 2 chests here. This one here is the item chest. I should have mentioned that last time. And this one here is the delivery chest. It will deliver the items we need to deliver, as well as the 3 extra ones, which add up from 360 gold points. This guy here will actually send items back to your item chest at the town, at Kumo. But I don't use him all that often, as I don't really have. By the time I've mined all the spots here, I generally still have I have some room left in my inventory, and so it doesn't really mean I really need it. He actually is at. I think he's at every single spot in the game. Like he sits around at some sort of area at every single map in the game. So we can, if we ever do need him, we can always use him for that. All right, so we managed to get some extra honey, which is good. Some extra, some water seeds, some bugs. We probably will be needing in the future. And so they were able to get some wood as well. Awesome. Oh, cool. And Jedediah actually managed to get some extra stuff too, so he was able to give us more points. So we managed to get 720 points out of that run. Not bad, not bad at all. To check the battery life. Oh, yeah, I'm charging dumb. Good. Okay, as this loads in, move back to base. We'll see what we can upgrade real quick, and then we'll call this an episode. Upgrade. Into this one actually needs... we need malachite ore, or macalite, it's called, I think that's what it's called in this, as well as some of the Ludroth hide. So either way, we're gonna need Ludroth hide to upgrade this again. So let's see. We can always. What's one of these barrels? This is the barrel, right? This is the correct barrel. Yeah, there's the long barrel. We'll go ahead and put a long barrel in the gun. That will increase the damage and increase the range a bit. And then we also want to armor. Can we make any new armor? No. Yeah, I figured. Anything else we want to do? Oh, yes, we do want to go and make that last piece of Yakumo armor, though, for our cat. Yes, I don't want to Archibald. Could definitely benefit from the defense boost. And don't think there's anything. This is the actual katana that goes with it. We would need more Yakumo scraps, which we could actually make. So, but it's not much of an upgrade anyway. So that's all we got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you once again for watching. It really means a lot. So I'll see you guys later. This is Gravion signing out.